This is how I make my iced tea. My black tea and green tea mixture. I'm in a hurry today, so I'm using this very fast and quick boiling kettle here, or electric kettle, what you want to call it, you know, whatever they call it. See, now it's stopped. See, there it is now. Well, we have no lemons, so I cannot use lemon in my concoction today. But I got my tea bags over here. I got my green tea. I got my black tea. I got my black tea. I got my green tea over here. I got my black tea. I got my green tea. And I'm going to put my water here. I'm going to put my water right here. About this much. This much. Then I'm going to let the tea bag settle for a while. Let my tea bag settle for a while, as you can see it. But I'm going to let it cool off some. So instead of only for a while, I want to wait till it gets warm. Then if I'm in a hurry to put it in my thermos, what I'll do is I get some ice. Wash the ice off of water, because you know that sometimes the ice cube has that freezer smell to it or taste, so you have to rinse it in water. Then I put it in a pot to make it cooler, room temperature. Then I get some ice and I put it in my thermos, and then I put this concoction in my thermos on top of the ice, and screw up and screw back on and screw tight, not too tight. I don't want to strip it. The thermos, the top of the thermos. So that's how you. So you take the water from here. As you can see, it lights up, blue light. When the light goes off and everything goes off, you know it's ready. Then you put the water from here, hot, into on top of the tea bags in this boiling water. Then from here, you let it simmer, or you let it settle. But because I'm making iced tea, I'm not going to wait 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I want to wait for longer than that. I wait. That's how I make it. You make it differently, maybe. This way. This is a quick way of doing it. That's why I'm using this. And I'm not using the stove itself. And so, when it gets room temperature, or gets close to it, I can put ice in a pot to cool off the tea. Of course, I'm going to remove, by that time, I'm going to remove the bags. I'll remove the bags first, then put a little bit of ice in there. Then I get my thermos, and I put ice cube in my thermos, and I put the tea in my thermos. And here's my thermos. And as you can see, my thermos has another top, or cap, that unscrews. That unscrews. Of course, we all know that because that's what a thermos does. That's how it works. So that's what happens. I'll put the 2 ice cubes in here to about 3 or 4 mil. Well, 3 or 4. Then put the from the pot. I'll put the tea in this thermos. Screw this back on. Put the top back on. Put this on first, then put this on, and because the ice cube's already inside, it's doing its job. Believe me, many hours go by, and this thermos will keep very cold, not cool, very cold, because of the ice cube, the tea inside it. I have no lemon today. But I put a little bit of sugar. In my case, I put Splenda. I put about 2 or 3 bags of Splenda. Mix it around with a spoon. Of course, I have no choice because I want to, sweeten it a little bit. According to my taste, but not to overdo it, because still, sugar is sugar. I mean, a sweetener is sweetener. I mean, Sweetener is sweetener. You have to watch out how you use it. Just enough where I can taste a little of the sweetness. And before you know it, hey, there you go. Now, if we have lemons, I would have put some lemon after a little while. When this tea is cooling off, I would have squeezed some lemons into this. Mix it up as it cools. And then put everything, except for the bags, into here. Of course, you go remove the bags from the pot long before that. And you put everything here. Okay? Now, when do I put my sugar or Splenda? I really don't put it here. Sometimes I used to put it here in the old days. In the old days, you know what I'm saying? I'll get a spoon or a stick or I'll close the top and shake it. That's how I used to do in the old days, but not anymore. Now I wait till this cools off, right here. Put a little cube here, a little cube of ice to make it even cooler faster. And then I would put after I put the lemon, I take the tea bag off, take the tea bags out, throw them away, put the lemon, squeeze it, and then I put my Splenda. Then I decide if I'm going to add anything else to it. You never know. You may be able to add more things to it. You never know. It's up to you. You're the creator. This is very good tea. Black tea and green tea. It's a good combination. Very healthy. You lose weight. It cleans you up. Everything. This is just it's good. It's just good. Okay. It's just a good concoction. And too bad I don't have my lemon because that would have been good for vitamin C. It would have boosted up my immune system. Make it harder for me to get sick or be more resistant to sickness. However, I don't have my lemon. Now, a couple years ago, I did try using a freshly squeezed oranges. Not too much, just a little bit. You don't want to overdo it, and it was okay too. But I'd rather have my lemon. Nothing like lemon. You know, lemon and tea flavored combination. Oh, beautiful. Okay, well, this is a wise out too. This is how I make my green tea and black tea combination. Okay, once this gets to room temperature, I'm going to take out or near it, I'm going to take out the bags, the tea bags, discard it. Then I'm going to put a couple of cubes of lemon, a couple of cubes of ice in here. Once it gets cooled off to room temperature, to necessitate the coolness of it. Then I'm going to take the whole thing. Then I'm going to put some sugar or a sweetener. Mix it up with a spoon or whatever. Take all of this. Get about 3 or 4 cubes of ice. Put it into this thermos. Pour from the pot to my thermos my tea, which by then is room temperature or a little cooler. Screw this back up. Not too tight because it might strip, but tight enough. You know what I do? Once I put this hand tight, I put this upside down and see if there's any leakage around the cap. If it is, I will screw it and screw it back in again. Then I put this on top. Then I'll set this anywhere I want to. Probably in my room for later on. When I'm watching television or looking at my phone or looking at YouTube or studying my books, my languages, whatever I'm doing, this will help me out. Believe me, like they say, 24 hours. See what it says here? It says here, 24-hour code is true. It's true. It's true. This thing, these people know what they're doing when it comes to thermos. 24 hours cold, 24 hours hot. Next, like I said before, I'm going to try to see if I can put some soup into it. So far, I've been putting iced tea into it. I want to see if I put Ovaltine, cold Ovaltine. You know, the chocolate malt. It will taste real good, very good. But I want to try going to the Chinese American store not far from here, from my house, and I want to see if I can buy some egg drop soup and see see how that goes. And you know, just to see if the soup really does how many hours, like 24 hours to say. Well, I say about 10 12 hours. See if for me, because I don't drink soup that early in the morning. I usually drink soup in the afternoon or early evening. But that's how it is, and we'll see. But this is how I make my green tea and black tea. It's a shame there's no lemon for me to show you how I put my lemon in there. So I take my sweetener, which is Splenda. Excuse me, I got to sneeze. Thank you. Excuse me, okay? It's allergy season. So that's how it is. See how it is? That's how it's done. If you want to know how to make it, and I'm gonna tell you, I go everywhere with that. I have a backpack, and I put this in the backpack. I go to a bench when I'm walking around downtown. I'm taking photos, I'm taking videos, I'm visiting places, I'm going to Penn's Landing, I'm going to see flowers and take pictures of flowers. I'm going to parks. I'm going everywhere, and when I get thirsty, I go to a bench, a park bench, or I go to a visiting center where they have tables, or anywhere. Maybe the St. Rita Shrine. St. Rita of Cassius Shrine has a little bench outside that I sit down and I would drink this. And then I'll go back to my journey and walk. This holds a lot of iced tea, believe me. This is Wise Out 2. You know, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my Wise Out 2 channel or site. Share with your friends or anybody you want to share with, or leave a comment. Okay? But this is how it's done. So you know how to make the tea and put it in your thermos. Okay? I just told you step by step. Okay? So I don't have to put anything in the description box at all, because this video explains everything right to the very steps to make the tea. Okay? Okay, this Wise Out 2 coming at you, over and out.